Hello everybody, it is me, Vincent, and I am back here at Universal Orlando, and I'm so happy to be doing another park updates video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and there's a lot of things I want to check out in the park this visit. The big one is Halloween Horror Nights. Tons of stuff to talk about there. I want to give some status updates on the Villain Con Minion Blast ride that is still in technical rehearsals, and just check out whatever cool stuff is happening at the resort. Welcome to the latest episode of Vincent Vision. Watcha! So the tricky thing sometimes about filming update videos about the park, especially during Halloween Horror Nights season, is that there is a bunch of stuff that is constantly being added. This video is actually filmed in two parts. This is the more recent part of this video where I did a Horror Nights construction update a couple days ago, and there wasn't really that much to talk about. Now there is so much more. There are tons more scare zone props and sceneries all around the park. This place is really starting to take shape for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. And we're here in the Jungle of Doom scare zone in Central Park, where one of the coolest additions have been added, at least one of the coolest I've seen so far. This giant crashed plane from an airline that looks like it says Universal Airways on it. This area is gonna be very, very cool, and they're just getting started. We're gonna check out some of the other scare zones here in the park. I think all of them now have some sort of construction, and they're all a little bit more obvious as to what they're gonna be. So we're gonna take a quick little lap around the park and show you all of those for this part of the construction update. Watcha! We're doing our little park walk for today's video. We decided to stop by Diagon Alley because it's one of our favorite areas here at the park, and we couldn't help but notice all of these strange and suspicious boxes. Some of them look like fog machines, and then there's a stage behind me here, and Universal hasn't said anything about this. They haven't confirmed that this is anything, any sort of special offering, but if you guys might have an idea, I'd love to know what you think in the comments down below what all this could be related to, because I'm drawing a blank right now. We're just starting to get props out into the Shipyard 32 Horrors Unhinged scare zone here in San Francisco, and it's a lot of what you'd expect right now. A lot of big boxes, things that are looking like they're gonna be cranes. The most interesting piece out right now is this blue, almost like the box from Hellraiser. Very weird looking crate, slightly supernatural looking. Curious to see what else ends up in this area of the park. Right now, out of all of my most anticipated scare zones, this one's kind of on the bottom, but I'm still looking forward to seeing this evolve or unhinge. Horrors Unhinged, it's the name of the scare zone. And let me just say that here in Vamp 69, the Summer of Blood scare zone in the New York area of the park, we've gotten some very groovy updates. This giant bus behind me is completely brand new. It is painted like a 60s bus at the music festival. This is a really great prop to have here in the street. I was totally not expecting something like this. And the stage that we have already seen looks to be fully decorated. There are instruments, bongos, guitars. Looks like a proper music festival stage. There are, of course, some booths that are covered up right now, but you can see the colorful decorations hiding under the tarps. Very, very exciting stuff. This is, I think, both Ellison and I's most anticipated scare zone for this year, so it is so cool to see it take shape like this. And really around the whole park in general, there seems to be a lot of structures that have not been up before. Horror Nights is a really awesome event because it changes all the time, but a lot of the things stay the same. We're seeing this year a lot of structures that we haven't seen before in certain areas of the park, so I cannot wait to find out more about those as the month progresses. Here in Hollywood, where the Dark Zodiac scare zone is, they've actually got some pretty interesting structures set up. We now have some temporary stages with what appear to be statues of the Zodiacs. I think we have Scorpio, and I think this is Sagittarius. I think it's Sagittarius, but I'm curious to see if they're gonna have more of these types of structures in this land. You know, usually when they do this scare zone, there's some sort of structure in the middle of the street that doesn't come out until the event starts every night. I'm hoping we get some Aries representation. Whoop, whoop. Cool to see this scare zone, just like all the others, start to take shape. How many times have I said that in this video? So what I have here is a banana bread beer from the Pop-A-Nana stand over here in Minion Land. I was actually really excited to give you all an update on the Minion Land area because, well, it seems like it's a hit. Also, this is perfect for all of the beer drinkers. This is so good. This is perfect on a really hot Universal day like today. Came at the perfect time. But yes, Minion Land is such a success. The Minion Cafe is crazy popular. Every time I've seen it, there's been a line out the door. Everything I've gotten, I've enjoyed. The food quality has been great. The popsicle stand is like Ellison's favorite thing ever. We have gotten, gosh, I think what, 3 or 4 popsicles at this point from that place. We're excited to try more. The illumination characters are super popular. This little street here, they have done wonders with it, and I am loving it. Considering that this was just like one restaurant, Monsters Cafe, that wasn't even open half of the time, this is an incredible improvement. I mean, overall, it seems like the Minion Land is an A+ for Universal. At least I definitely think it is. An A+ for this park too, because Universal Studios Florida needs the love. I mean, it's a great park, but Islands Adventure is like locked in. It's got Hagrid, it's got Velocicoaster, it's got some amazing rides already. With this and the Dreamworks edition that's coming next year, I think this park is really shaping up to be just as awesome as Islands of Adventure. Over at VillainCon Minion Blast, though, it seems like things are going pretty steady as well. I'm happy to say that, like, yes, they're still in technical previews, but the ride seems to be open pretty much every single day with mostly manageable wait times, with the exception of, like, right now. I don't know what it is about today, but it is very busy. It is 45 minutes for VillainCon. That's a little too much for me for this ride, in my opinion. And even more Minion Land updates and more fun to the park. As of a couple days ago, we now officially have the VillainCon app that goes along with Minion Blast. We played with this a little bit today. We've gotten to explore some of the features on this app. I can tell you right now that this has already made the VillainCon ride that much more fun, or at least it helps us understand what to shoot at. On here, you're able to modify your blaster to have different effects to earn more points on the ride, and we've been doing a lot of collectibles. What's really cool is the collectibles aren't just on the ride, they're actually out in the Minion Land as well. There's these little V6 medallions that you can find, and all you have to do is get to your app, connect it, kind of tap it like you're using Apple Pay or Android Pay, and you get the points. And we played this morning early. I'm happy to say that both Ellison and I are in the top 20 of players today at VillainCon, but that might change pretty soon because it was the first thing we did today. I think this adds a lot of replayability, at least for someone like myself who just wants to stay on the leaderboards every day so people can subscribe to my channel, which, by the way, you should be doing that. But I have been bumped already from number 5 or number 4. I was number 4. Now I am number 7 of today's top scorers. But hey, I'm still in the top 10. But unfortunately, I'm not in the Vicious 6. It's Victor, the best villain at VillainCon. Oh yeah! Woo! Oh my gosh, okay, oh yeah, that was awesome! Right here at the exit of the VillainCon ride in the Evil Stuff gift shop, they've actually got some VillainCon grand opening merchandise. It's a little pin that says VIP, it says grand opening on it. Very cute. So I'm a person who's definitely in the balance of like, I love coffee mugs, but I know I have enough coffee mugs already. I'm kind of always impressed with the VillainCon merchandise. This is such a cool design here, this VillainCon mug. It's so cool, so sleek, so much fun. It's a crime. I would totally get this if I didn't already have 1,900 coffee mugs at home. I've only got so much kitchen pantry space. Watch out. So over in an area of the park that is finally getting some pretty big updates, we now, as of a couple weeks ago, officially know what is going to be replacing Kid Zone. It is a Dreamworks Kid Zone. Makes the most sense, but now we officially know what to expect. It's going to be opening sometime in 2024, and construction is well underway. I'm very excited to see progress on this. We're already starting to see some stuff behind the construction walls. People think this is going to be Shrek's swamp based off the concept art. It seems like that makes sense. And in this Dreamworks Land, we're expecting to see stuff from Kung Fu Panda, Trolls, Gabby's Dollhouse. This whole area is getting a lot of love because of this Dreamworks edition, and it seems like they're not just like doing the exact same thing as they did for Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone as far as structure and layout goes, because the area of E.T. Adventure just recently brought their walls down, and that whole exit area got a complete facelift, which I totally love. Now when you exit out of the ride, you don't have to go through the gift shop. There's no like weird, awkward, narrow walkway that forces everyone through there. It's a nice open area with extra seating as well, which is really nice, very appreciated under those big trees, which I've always been told those trees are like unique to the ET ride area. So if anyone knows what types of trees those are, please let me know. I think random facts like that are super fascinating for some reason. I mean, basically it looks like any renovations that were done to the ET ride seem to be pretty much complete, and everything else is going to be for the new Dreamworks area. Very excited to see more of this construction as it happens. So believe it or not, Universal is actually cutting ties with Starbucks Coffee. They are closing all of their Starbucks locations here at the resort based off this construction wall here. I'm just kidding. The Starbucks in the New York area of the park is just getting a facelift. It's going through a refurbishment. So if you're looking to get your early morning coffee fix or any time of day coffee fix now, you're actually gonna have to head over to Cafe La Bamba in the Hollywood area of the park for the temporary Starbucks there. I don't know how long this is gonna go for. This might interfere with your plans of rope dropping, go to New York, and then running over to Diagon Alley, but if you're looking to get Starbucks, that's where you're gonna have to go. This could be pretty important information for any Starbucks drinkers at Universal. And that, my friends, is all I've got for this park update video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun having fun with me here at Universal. This is a fun day. Expect a lot more Halloween Horror Nights construction updates throughout the rest of this month. I am so excited to see this park transform for the event. I will be there opening night, and then the next week I'm gonna go to California for Halloween Horror Nights over there. It's my second time doing it. I'm so excited. Ellison's coming along for this one. Got a lot of fun stuff planned here for this Horror Nights season. Very, very excited to take you guys along with me, and thank you guys for watching like always. If you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff if you're looking for more Universal videos like this. Until then, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.